Hi, it's TR back with another truck camper restoration video, and today we're moving on to my favorite part, and that's the electrical. Yeah, so I'm in here doing the electrical layout. I'm going to figure out where all my lights go, where all my switches go, and then the next step will be to pull wire to all those locations. So I have a wiring diagram. In fact, I have a floor plan. And if you will allow this Luddite to show you a picture here. Here's my electrical diagram with many overlays showing me various things, circuits and so on and so forth. If you want to see how I got to this point, check out the video linked up in this corner. With that said, this is showing me where all my lights and switches and everything go. You know, here's like the floor plan. And then there's like these overlays are each individual circuits or types of circuit. So this is like all my DOT lights. So my clearance lights and all that sort of stuff, tail lights and so on and so forth are on this page. This one here is future LED, so I'm going to be doing LED strips all around the perimeter outside, and quite a few probably inside here. So I'm going to run wires for that. I won't be putting those strips up anytime soon, probably later this fall or early winter. This is the actual layout of what lights go where, and that's what we're going to be working with today. This one is a calculation sheet. I went through and figured out all the amperage of all the circuits. So I knew how many circuits to run back to a fuse. And then finally, this is the roll-up of all the individual circuits. So today we're going to be working from this page. Okay, so let's get on to doing this layout. Grab this here so you can see what I'm doing. And I'll just come in here and point you straight up like that. There, you should be able to see. And so a lot of this is going to be eyeballed. I'm going to try to center it in the spaces, I guess I should say. And so I'm putting up this puck back here, mostly for like a night light. There's going to be a switch right here on the wall that will control it. And that way, when you first come in, if it's dark, you can flip it on. It'll give you some light inside. And so I'm just going to center it over the doorway. The doorway's 24 inches. So we'll come in here 12. And I think I'll put it, let's see. I don't want to put it on this seam. I've got a 2x4 up here. Let's come out here. Right there, 9 inches off the wall. If I pull it out a little bit, let's see. Okay. I'm going to pull this out a little bit. So I'm going to bring this out here to 24 inches. Actually, I think I'll go 22. And then 12. Okay. There's going to be a puck. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I want to center a light on the table. This is the pedestal for the table. And so I just built myself a plumb bob here since I don't have one. And I'm just going to come in here and I'm just going to put this in the middle of this. Say like that. And try to find the center to where it hangs fairly straight. That's close enough. Ow, I put my pencil down. That's a 4-watt. Well, I think you get the idea. I'm not going to sit here and make you watch me locate every light, but that's what I'm going to do here for the next few minutes. An appropriate time to do a time lapse, right? So continuing this electrical install, and what I've got here is just a 12-volt power brick. And what I'm going to do with it is I'm going to hook it up to the power here so I can trace some lines out. They're marked, but they don't make sense. I just want to verify for sure and know where things are going. So I'm going to use this. I'm just going to temporary rig it up here. There. And then we'll go on this one to the neutral bar here. And then we should plug it in. Watch for smoke. Okay, well, there's power. That to me says it's the fan. Using a meter. All right, you come over here. And let's see if we got juice up here. I think we probably do. Let's see. We'll just go neutral here. And we'll check that. 15. And nothing there. Okay, so this one then goes to here, which went back up on top, which I don't get. All right, so that's this, the monitor system. So I don't short anything out. All right. Okay, so we got to start on that, and I'm not going to have you watch me do all that, but I'll get back to you in a minute here once I get everything traced out. Drilling the wire chases for the lighting that's going to get switched in this cabinet. This is an interesting setup. So I'm going to use a right angle drill. There. I know it's dark. Hopefully I can lighten it up. Hopefully I can get this square. I have to go like this. This is tricky. Seems to work. And maybe one more. Alrighty. Wasn't that fun? Well, that worked out better than I thought it was going to. But it looks like we're in good shape now. I got something pokey right there. It looks like a nail. But I don't think it'll cause me any issue because there's a plate that goes in here. I've got, because I set this up as a wire chase, I have these here. That will sit in there like that and hide the wires. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get some wire pulled. I wanted to show you one thing though. I did run into one of the members right here, one of the studs in the roof. So what I did is I just drilled it deeper, and that way I'll be able to fish the wires through. The fixture will fit up inside of here easily. I thought I had it laid out properly. It worked out. I mean, it'll be okay. All right, with my Avery labeler, I am making labels to put on all my wires so I know what's what. And we'll come down in here and we'll just stick it in here somewhere. And I'm gonna fish this guy right down through here. Alright, this wire's been on this spool for a really long time. It'd been on there so long that the rubber bands had completely dried up and fallen off. So it's really stringy, but we'll make it work. I think I gave $3 for the 2 spools, something like that. I got it at a garage sale. Anyway, what I'm working on now is I gotta come over here and slide my work surface over there for a minute. And I'm going to drill through this member right here. See what I'm doing, and we'll pull up just a little bit here. Alrighty. Now we'll just fish these through. See what I mean when I said it was going to be a bitch to work with? Because it's so curly. Alright. That's pretty good. I'm using these insulated staples. And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to set one right here. And then I'm going to put a slack loop in there. I really need to, I'm going to put another hunk of tape on here. I don't like taping my wires too much like this, but since this stuff is so kinky, alrighty. Now I'm just going to put a loop in this like this. Okay, so it'll feed down through there. I want about that much. And now let's make sure we got enough to reach over to the other side there. In fact, let's do that first. In this case, I'm just going to run under the studs. I think I can get under these. Sure seems like it, yeah. Plenty of wire. Alright. Oh, screwed up already. Let's go through this hole. And over and under. I want about, oh, you know, this much of a slack loop. Alright, so we'll go to there. And I'll just staple this on. I'm going low to the floor. The reason I'm doing this is that I'm trying to protect the wires from getting any screws into it when I start to work on the roof. And working from this angle really sucks. Now I got a wire to run over here for this light, which means I have to move my big butt. Alright, so now take this wire, get about 9-inch slack loop, something like that, and then just staple this on right here, low, low, low. Sounds like they're practicing football up there. Okay, we'll pull out about that much slack. Let's zip tie it. Do I have a zip tie up here? I don't. How come I don't have any zip ties up here? Alright. So I think you get the idea. I got a lot of this to do, and it's going to get hot soon, so I'm going to get busting on it where I don't have to keep moving cameras. I'll catch you guys in a bit.